each one is its own diagnostics fee.
600 something for 3 different problems.
Yes.
Alright boys, my Chevy Malibu is already giving me problems. It has 3 different issues that I just found out. 2 other issues are there's a clunk in the background that you hear at low speeds. And the third issue is that the oil pan's leaking. Good thing is this car has an extended warranty that is pretty much bumper to bumper. Right now I'm at the dealership and we're gonna see if the warranty actually covers any of those problems.
Just so you are aware, each one is its own diagnostics fee. Ends up being $203.63.
Oh, so each one.
Yeah, because it's $199
Says it's
for each one. So with the tax, it ends up being $203.63.
600 something for 3 different problems.
Yes. You can't classify it all under one thing because they're all 3 different things.
That's kind of what I'm worried about. 600 bucks out and I haven't got the problems fixed. I'll call around. Anything, I'll come back in.
Not a problem.
That's why I never go to dealerships. They want to charge me 600 bucks just to look at the car. I don't know what they're smoking.
Bull basically, he took his will to the dealership and he stated that he got 3 different like issues. Now I feel like he playing games or whatever. He just wanted to do like a little myth bust just to prove a point or something like that. Maybe it could be true, I don't know. But then this aligns with what be happening like in real life, right? So y'all take your car to the dealership. In his case, he had 3 different issues, and as stated from the board, I don't know what she was, like a service manager, writer, or whatever, probably a writer, and to diagnose each issue, and specifically that's keen in on that brake noise, John. You shouldn't have to pay no diag for that. I just putting that out there. My point is, this video, you should not be expecting anybody, a mechanic or anybody mechanically inclined, to be looking at your car for free. I know everybody play this guessing game on Google. Even people, customers got a nerve to message me stuff telling me, hey, chat said this, Google said that, but there is more so they give you probabilities, but it's not like a definite answer. Most of my repairs that were extensive, you couldn't find like online, so you gotta like figure it out, literally figure it out, and that's when your skills get tested. So every mechanic ain't equal, just like every shop ain't equal. But at the end of the day, it don't matter about equality. Ain't nobody finna do no work for nothing, right? I come to your job. Imagine you worked at a place like Wawa or Sunoco gas station or something, and I come up there and you work at Sunoco. I say, yo, I don't eat hot dog. I say, yo, give me a hot dog. But you ain't getting paid. Would you make me a hot dog? If you work at Wawa and I told you you not getting paid for nothing, but I need a sandwich, will you make it? So you understand where I'm coming from. The analogy probably wasn't that good, but it damn sure on. Y'all might think that like people tripping, but I feel like y'all tripping, right? All y'all niggas tripping. That literally, y'all tripping. We heading in the future, right? And we advancing. Ain't nothing getting better. It's just getting more advanced, which would be hard to like keep up, especially everybody having like financial creeps, right? That they can't help. That's a problem. A tendency. They should take classes for that, like therapy type stuff. You should go get that looked at. I'm just saying, because people like to showboat, and when it's time to come fix the car, yeah, my car nice this, my car that, my car look better than this. There's always a look better than factor, right? But when it's time to get your car fixed, it's usually like a lot of complaints and stuff. You're gonna be hearing a lot of mechanics already saying online that they quitting to go do something else, and there's people been wrenching in the game long like me, right? People trying to get into it, Mr. Know-it-alls that based on like videos and what they saw, but even a tree fall on them after a while, that wasn't what, they're not a mechanic. They saw a video and got gassed up and ran with it. People like me who've been doing this for a long time, you understand what I'm saying. I shouldn't have to like explain it, but anybody come to me and I change my rules and stuff like that, because I'll try to get you like back in on the labor. So I might see what's up front, check your shit out, but then I know you're gonna come back, and then that's like your labor. I'm not gonna be like nice on the labor. But now I had to change my methods. Like, all right, y'all gotta start paying up front, because sometimes between like y'all taking long to y'all gotta come out with your money because y'all don't know nothing, whatever But when y'all do know something, y'all need time to come out with your money, which is not a problem. But then it's just that we got to keep it moving and move on to something else. By the time y'all come back around, it might be a little issue schedule trying to get y'all in or whatever. We don't sit there and wait for you to come back. We be moving forward. It's just that it's a pullback when y'all call us when y'all ready, because we already moved on to like something else or whatever. When you buying a car, when you dealing in this car industry, the shit is expensive. Do not once think that somebody wants to work on your car for free. You're not a prince. You're not a fucking queen. You're not a prince. You're not a fucking queen. You're a regular person like everybody else. And it should just be a fair system. So you ain't finna pay no mechanic. Don't be calling no mechanic. Figure it out yourself. Take a guess. The cost of guessing, as long as you feel like you ain't put no money in the mechanic pocket or no dealership ain't ripped you off, then that's your responsibility to play your guessing game or do what the mechanic did and go to school and learn and figure out on your own. And don't go online and brag, talk about, oh, I don't need a mechanic now. I don't need this or whatever. You should have been did that a long time ago. You only did that because you mad because mechanic don't want to work on your shit. So y'all come online and talk shit about us. Because y'all mad that nobody want to work on your shit. And y'all feel like y'all saw something that inspired y'all off of a video and you ain't read. A lot of people ain't finna read. They finna be visual learners, right? But you ain't finna read. I could have conversations with certain people, even mechanics and customers, and I say certain words and terms. And they don't understand what the hell I'm saying. And after a while, it's just like I'm be rebuttaling. My thing is, expect to pay. You ain't paying, don't call me. I don't want to hear it. Like, have less feelings this year. What y'all working on, let me know in the comment section. What customer was getting on y'all nerves? Had you ever had a customer expecting you to do X, Y, and Z all for the price of one? Or how do you handle it? I know how I handle it, but I want to know, just to keep the interaction going on, how y'all handling it.